And number 6 in the Seve secrets is to do with short game again, but it's to do with the way that he learned his short game. You probably all know the stories of Seve jumping over the wall whenever he was a child and managing to use... The only club that he had was a 3-iron. So what Seve did was he learnt most of his short game skills with a 3-iron. And that meant that that's where he got some of that huge ability to have this real touch around the greens. Because if you can manage to manipulate a 3-iron to do the job that a wedge can, and he used 3-iron from bunkers too. He still used to do that as a trick in the latter years too, where he used to be able to play bunker shots with a 3-iron. Then you end up with this wonderful, coming back to this wonderful soft feel and soft touch in terms of how, you can grip the club. So one of the techniques that I used a lot when I was out there, when I was out doing my practice, was to use the wrong club around the green. So when I was practicing, so I would try and chip with my lob wedge. I would try and hit lob wedge shots with a 7-iron or a 6-iron. I would use sort of low irons out of the bunker to give you that real confidence. Because if you can use a non-sand wedge out of a bunker, if you can use a sort of a 7-iron or an 8-iron to create the same effect as a sand wedge, when you're in the bunker with the right club, you've got huge confidence. Likewise, if you're trying to use your lob wedge properly, and a lob wedge is a very difficult club to use if you're not a professional golfer. If you're trying to use it properly and you've produced the same shot with an 8-iron or a 7-iron just by manipulating the club, by getting very comfortable with the feel of the club, when you actually get a lob wedge in your hand, it's a much easier club to use. So by twisting around and using different clubs for the same job, or for different jobs as to what they are meant to be used for, you can get a real touch to your game. And I would still stand over that as being a very, very beneficial way to improve your short game. So that is the 6th Seve secret, which is to try and model some of that 3-iron short game skills that Seve had.